President Biden has a deadline, February. He's calling on Congress on his own COVID relief, small business relief. Also, pay attention on PUA. Have you gotten anything from PUA lately? Back pay, particularly here in Nevada? Hello, everybody. I'm CAPANO, live in Las Vegas, Nevada. If you collect PUA, I have a major update, breaking news on that, on back pay. Also, we're going to go over, continue to tell my viewers, do I have an update on President Biden has his own proposal? Yes, he's proposing it to Congress. Why doesn't he just do an executive order? It's a COVID relief attached to this $68 billion proposal from senators, not representatives, on relief for small business. And President wants for more vaccines. But what he says, COVID relief. Stay tuned in this video what that exactly means. Hello, everybody, and I'm CAPANO, having a little Italian coffee. If you're new to the channel, come on board. We have a good time on this channel. I think you'll have a lot of good time on this channel. And there's also some small giveaways from my pocket, yours, $50 in a couple weeks, comment and like. As a lot of you know, I put it in the mail the next day, and we support each other on this channel. I do go live at least once a week, so perhaps on liking the video and sharing this video on Facebook or a social media platform. And I greatly appreciate everybody and all the likes in the last couple of videos. I'm going to dive right into it. Well, before I dive into it, guess who might be on unemployment? Guess today could be his last check, $63,000. So while I continue with this video, stay at the end and write a comment and take your guesses, but I'm going to tell you anyhow. $63,000 he's going to get paid. I'll give you a hint. He plays in the NFL, and anyhow, we're going to get that in a minute. Okay, so let me dive in first for the PUA. The PUA, particularly my Facebook page on PUA. Okay, so if you had an appeal, all his back pay, and you know, look, PUA was for gig workers, side hustle, stay-home mom and dad, pretty much anybody who couldn't get approved for unemployment because you work for an employer. A lot of people who applied in 2020 got paid, and there's people who haven't. But then people came on afterwards, they had a hard time. But I do know here, particularly in Nevada, is they're getting all those submitted. If you do have a business license, put it on. Although it wasn't necessary, there's other things. But I can tell you this, if you know you have all the credentials, Social Security, you know, your 1099 for the 2020 or 2021, driver's license, proof of where you live. It's just a matter of getting paid. Don't ever give up, but they are paying out a whole bunch and trying to get it all complete in this month. Good luck on that. I will attach on my description the Governor Sisolak. You won't talk to him. I haven't even talked to him, but you might get lucky and get the Chief of Staff, Secretary, and explain them dire straits that you are waiting on payday. Okay, so now let's talk about real quick on this $68 billion proposal. So these were a group of senators who came out a couple of days before Biden. If you've been with me for a while, I talked about that first. This is for small business. So in other words, it could be included if you're a Lyft driver or Uber driver, but small business, personal training, dry cleanings, small little restaurants they're talking about. Now, this is an SBA. Again, it's really relatively very new, but to give relief. Now, when I say relief, in the word relief, this normally means COVID relief and stimulus checks to all people. Now, President Biden is asking Congress, and I don't know why he just doesn't do an executive order, but I'd like to hear from you in the comments below, but they might, I'm only guessing. I didn't hear this, but there's two of them. They might just combine them together. President Biden's proposal to Congress, he wants to complete by February. He wants more test sites and vaccination, COVID relief. He keeps saying COVID relief and then helping out, and I quote, the American people. Well, helping out would be stimulus checks for you and I would think. There was not much talk about unemployment in this, so I don't want to get your hopes up. But relief. So we'll have to wait and see. I have a feeling we're going to hear a whole lot about this as this Build Back Better is pretty much on, I don't know if it's on ice. A lot of yous and a lot of people I'm talking to rather just rip it up because there's no COVID relief for the American people. So it's just crazy. Now I'm going to get into the $63,000 person who's going to get that kind of money. Isn't that crazy? But he might be on the unemployment line. And that person is Antiono Brown. So he took off his shirt, leaving last week real quickly in this video. And there's two sides of a story, this and that, whatever. But in my opinion, you don't walk off the field on any job, right? If you do, you should be fired automatically. Now, he gets $63,000 today. He doesn't even play football. Leave in the comments below. Would we get any money if we left our job? I guess this is his last check of the weeks on his defense, so we'll see what all that happens. But here's the deal. $63,000. Imagine that. Now, he just might be on the unemployment line, because I got to tell you, this is not his first rodeo, or his second or his third or his fourth. Then this happened on Pittsburgh, and then it happened again on New England Patriots, and they gave him a shot. And then the Raiders gave him a shot. Then he walks off the field on that, and then he comes over to the Tampa Bay, and then he takes off his shirt and throws his shoulder pads into the cloud. That's his fourth time. So sometimes you got to look yourself in the mirror when things happen that many times. So I wish him a lot of luck. Hopefully he gets some professional help if he needs it, because there's definitely something wrong on that. My Eagles, just for a side note, lost yesterday, but they're still in the playoffs. I was just down. But I know there's a lot of Cowboy fans in here, so props to you Cowboys. It's hard for me to say that. Who's your favorite team today? Listen, I took this time out to bring you this updated news, and the updated news on this video, if you lasted this long, is now President Biden has this deadline. So we'll have to wait and see on this. Look, this Omicron is continuing to spread, even though it's not as serious as they thought, but it's still spreading. A lot of people are scared to get back into work. So I continue to say on this video, this was a pandemic, and that is my advice for you PUA applicants, to continue to say pandemic, haven't got paid since whatever year, 2020, 2021. When you reach out to the senators and governor's office, and that doesn't mean if you're here in Nevada or anywhere, they're your representatives, whether you vote them in or not. Listen, everybody, I just greatly appreciate giving the news. I want to shout out to fist bump and high five to Miss Betty. She was my first member. I do have a membership channel. I greatly appreciate her. I'm going to give back probably 85-90%, and then the 10% will help this channel to continue to stay on and gone, but the rest I'm going to give it back along with more money from my pocket. But it's just a shout out to her. I gave her a shirt and a little prize. Hopefully you got it, Betty, in the mail. And I'm going to be giving away a $50 like and comment very soon. And you know how I am, guys. I just enjoy doing it. I don't have to, but I enjoy it. We're a family here. Probably going to give out some coffee. And by the way, if anybody's in Vegas, hit me up in the comment if you want to get together for, don't be shy. I'm just a YouTube guy behind the camera, coffee or lunch or something like that. But yeah, like and comment, subscribe if you like what I'm giving in the news. This is pretty good news that we're hearing about the President Biden, I think. I greatly appreciate it. Enjoy football today. Championship game on Monday. Good game on tonight between the Raiders and LA Chargers. So with that said, remember, we can say it together. Say hello to somebody. Tomorrow's another day, and there's always a solution on this channel. God bless everybody. Ciao.